See, want to wait for that car to go by before I started speaking. But anyways, hope you guys are doing well. If not, I'm sorry. Things are rough, but everything's temporary. So don't worry about what's going on, what's gonna happen, and all that. But anyways, I wanted to make a video specifically towards young men and men that have difficulty talking to women, because nowadays a lot of men are intimidated by women and their feminine nature. I'm not saying every woman has only feminine nature, because everyone has masculine and feminine qualities within them that we express to the world. It doesn't matter what way that we express them, we still all have them within us, both divine masculine and divine feminine energies. So the question is, why are young men and men that have difficulty talking to women, why are they having a problem, rather when some other men are having exceptional time talking to women? The first thing, specifically towards young men, I'm talking to you, the young men watching this video. And if there's any women watching this video, let me know, some feedback, of what could be said or what should be said, or just some input, so some of these men can figure it out, But men nowadays, especially young men, they are intimidated, I would say, intimidated by the female nature. And one reason why I believe that is the case is because of lust. Yes, lust. Lust is a very big contributing factor to the destruction of our society, in my opinion. Mainly because it corrupts the view of what love is. It destroys what sex is truly about, and it also corrupts the mind of any person that it decides to take control of, because lust is really controlling. It's quick. It's quick, it's to the point, it's impatient. The only thing that lust is doing is serving itself by getting you to want to partake in that temporary pleasurable action that is sex, or anything that involves bodily pleasure with sex. Now, with that, young men specifically, they come up in this world in today's society where technology is on full blast, and phones, they allow accessibility to anything or anyone that you want to come in contact with. Granted, some people are, what's the word? lost. It went lost. Some people are addicted to porn and also introduced to porn at a young age, specifically young men, even though it can happen to anyone. There's women out there that are addicted to porn too, but anyways, porn and giving in to that lustful action, whatever it is, whether it's wanking one or just picking up some random you found on the internet so you could go bone or something like that, it all contributes to the corruption of your mind. And with the corruption of that mind that we have, because our mind is very precious, if we don't take care of it, things can go south pretty quickly. As young men develop that addiction towards porn or lustful actions or the lustful mindset, they will start to see women as an object. And that is very harsh to say, because it kind of involves the toxic masculinity that's prevalent in today's society, with, you know, the hookup culture and the toxic, you know, the toxic perceived nice guy that's just trying to get in your pants and stuff like that. As a man, their perspective is simply, it looks good, so I gotta hit it. That's as simple as it gets. They see what they like and they have to hit it. It's like a primal instinct that they have to hit it. It's almost like they're adding to their infinity rings with that. Or infinity stones. My bad. But yeah, lust will take control of a young man's mind and a man's mind in general, because sometimes females and women can use their femininity to their advantage. They will, some dark women that are, I wouldn't say they have ill intent, but some women use their femininity and their female nature to their advantage to seduce someone's mind. And that's them. They can do them. It's not up to the woman. It plays both sides, because the woman has a choice to seduce someone. But at the end of the day, it comes down to the man, who should be in control of himself and his desires and his lust, for him to not be controlled by that. You see, a man that is not intimidated by a woman or a woman's presence, the female nature, they will treat them with love and kindness and respect. And sometimes men don't treat women with respect, simply because their mind is clouded by that image of sex that comes up when they're around them. And that's the thing, you have to get rid of that lust belief, that lust limiting factor within you. You have to realize that women and females, they're the same as you and I. They're the same as a man. They're not just an object. They're not just someone that can be used once and then thrown away. They have minds like us. They have a soul like us. They don't have a body like us, But that's the only thing that's different between us and them. We all have a body, but females have different bodies with their anatomy and their physical look and all that. But that doesn't mean you should treat them any different. Just because they have something here, or something down there, or something right there, does not mean that you should entertain the thoughts and treat them differently just because they have a cat. Okay? I'm just saying, okay? That's the driving factor to men corrupted by lust. If they got a cat, they want to pet that cat. That's how they are. But a real man that is not intimidated, it has control over himself, will look at you like a friend, not something to be used, not something to get something out of them. They will see you as you, just in a different body. They will treat you with respect and kindness and love. Now, when it comes to talking to women, some men are intimidated. And sometimes the root cause of the intimidation is a fear of rejection. It could be the what ifs of what could go wrong or what could go right. It could be some fear of what's going to happen if they leave me. It could be the simple fact of what not to say and what to say. And that's the thing. Men, I'm talking to you, okay? There's not anything that you have to say or not to say. You don't have to be different. You don't have to change yourself. You don't have to act a certain way to talk to anyone, including women. You don't have to change yourself, and you don't have to be someone you're not. You don't. If you just come as your authentic self, without you changing anything, you're just pure authenticity. You're not trying to flirt. You're not trying to do anything sexual. You're not trying to entertain anything lustful. You're just talking to them. That's it. The only time I flirt is when I am flirted with. Because at that point, it's just a little bit of fun. But that doesn't mean I go past the limit of fun. Because there's a point where you don't cross. Because some men believe that if someone is being nice to you, such as a woman, or someone is flirting with you, means that instantly that you're gonna get some cat, or you're gonna get some pleasurable feeling out of it. And that's not the case. The pleasurable feeling comes with talking to that woman and being grateful for her presence and appreciating her presence for what it is. Enjoying it while it's there, appreciating it, and being grateful for it when it's there. But when it's gone, you're detached from it. Men are not supposed to lust over women. They're not supposed to treat women differently. They're not supposed to treat them like crap. they're not meant to treat them in any different way from any other person that they talk to or deal with on a daily basis. Women are supposed to be nurtured. They're supposed to be loved. They're supposed to be taken care of. Because they're special. Without them, there wouldn't be men. And without women, there wouldn't be men. You see, it's not about taking sides of whether you want to be on the woman's side or man's side. We got to be in the middle. Because this is where the union happens. This is where the union of everyone and everything happens. When we're being authentic with ourselves and, most importantly, with each other. Because too many people wear masks, and we don't need more masks in this world. For any of the young men or just men that are watching this and still they don't get it, you will get it with time. You'll realize that they aren't meant to be treated differently, and that they're not meant to be lusted upon. Once you realize that your mind was chasing a feeling and you let go of that belief system and limiting factor within you, things will start to become lighter. And you'll have ease talking to whoever you are talking to. Whether it be a man or a woman. Because in today's society, we have people that love no matter the gender. No matter what they look like. That's unconditional love right there. It's beautiful. But yeah, I think that's all I wanted to get out. It was just a simple video of lust and how women are not meant to be treated differently from others just because they have that feminine nature. Instead of lusting over that feminine nature, you gotta look at it and just appreciate it. They have a lot of power within them, but we also have a lot of power within us as men. We all have power within us. It's just a matter of if you can control it or not. Can you control yourself? Because if you can't control yourself, then you can't do what you want to do in this life before you leave. Whether that be dreams or goals, stuff like that. Anyways, I love you. Stay present. Stay safe. Peace, y'all.